feeling this morning?
Really good, mate.
Ready to rock
and roll.
Ready to rock for the rock drill.
Ready to rock it.
Feel like a rock star if you're doing the rock drill.
You are a cock at the rock drill.
You open up today's vlog.
So 6th Platoon are getting orders from Scots DG because we're attached to them for this mission. So we're getting.
Are you 6th Platoon?
Yeah, I'm 6th Platoon. Yeah. So we're going with them to do an isolation piece on mission 3. Just POLing now. Wait out for orders and.
What's POL?
Petrol oil lubricant. So
just getting more fuel, huh?
Getting more fuel. Make sure the levels are topped up. Make sure the wagons are good to go, ready to.
Good sleep last night?
Gleaming.
Jalapenos done any damage?
Nah. Oh, I had a bit of an Armani belly, but.
Don't imagine one.
Yeah. That's just from the amount of chili peanuts I've been eating.
Day 7, Manning just jumped in. You've already probably spoke to him. He's just refueling to get ready for this next mission, mission 3, which is going to go through all the battle procedure, which is happening now. You've already seen that process fully 2 days ago. We're going to follow it again. So they're now refueling his platoon. He's already spoke about that. And the big rock drills, the big huge model you seen being built yesterday. I should have showed you the final touches being done on that this morning. And then that's going to happen at 07:30. And then the sort of attack tonight.
So no move before 1600.
No move before 1600, which is 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
And then I'm pretty sure H hour is around 02.
Around 02?
I think so.
In around 02, but we'll follow out to see what they do today. However, we might not see you today, Manning, because you're going with the Scots DG.
Going with Scots DG, we're being attached onto them. There's a Scots DG battalion being squadron being attached to us, just to see how different roles play out in this sort of environment. So we'll get a good look into see how they do their job, I suppose.
Happy days. Catching a bit.
Buck sheep.
Alpha, DP4, circa 0600 hours on the 2nd of November, which is Dragoon 20 to Echelon through Ranger 20 in the defeat, wrong, in the attack on Objective Gold.
We'll do the final turn, which will be H hour on Atlas through to Objective Gold clear, circa 0800 hours on the 2nd.
For Objective Gold, we'll be preparing positions on the small village to the southwest of the Tobago Gap.
So that's the battle group rock drill now taking place. It was built last night. That's all now been delivered. Everyone will now sort of disperse and make up their own sort of individual plans to brief up their smaller teams, and then we go through the whole process of going through all the objectives again. So this is generally how long this whole process takes, and all the different sort of moving parts that goes into making a sort of mission, you know, work. So it's not just a case of just running down somewhere off a map and doing it. There's a lot of thought, a lot of sort of moving parts that goes into making all this sort of thing happen and get the job done at the very, very end. So that's everyone now sort of getting ready to head back to their own sort of places across the battlefield. And then yeah, we'll start off battle procedure. So guys, you've already seen them putting fuel in their wagons. You know, they'll be sleeping today, bits and pieces, delivering their own sets of orders, eating, drinking, prepping their weapons of fire, and just getting ready to hit that sort of 23, was it 23:59 HR?
For Atlas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you're not really doing anything, are you? Because you're just...
Yeah, I'm clearing for the Atlas.
Yeah.
With a well motivated troop.
So there you go, that's what's happening now, and let's get amongst battle procedure. Came in at the right time there, boy. So we've just jumped in here now. It is about 10 o'clock. Wildcat now is landing. It's going to give the guys a bit of a sort of a capability demonstration. So it turns out I'm going to jump into one of the Wildcats at about 1300 and fly out with one of the JTACs, and we're going to do some aerial photography surveillance off the objective area. We're going to go over, get the sort of briefs and stuff with 4 Platoon from B Company, and it's going to be hosted by the squadron here of SDG.
Who's flying the helicopter for? Everybody near enough. Headset intercom. If you come flying with us today, we'll give you a helmet. One size fits all. So if you've got a massive Swede, unfortunate for you. Basically, all you're going to do is stick this on, pull the tabs everywhere to get it nice and tight, okay, and then do the clip up, quite a simple clip there, and then you'll be told where to plug this into. Okay, there's two visors on here. You have to push them in and then roll them. You've got the Top Gun Special, okay, or you've got the clear visor, but out here, you know, everybody wants to look a little bit like Maverick, and it's protect your eyes.
Okay, that's us now setting up for this HLS pickup. I'm going to go and do some still imagery off a few objectives. The FST is going to come with me. He's going to plot the grids and then direct me and what he wants me to photograph to bring that sort of int back to the B Company group here so they can do their orders and stuff. So Sergeant Major Scott, B Company, and the JTAC, they're going to come across now and set up the HLS, and I'm going with the FST commander now to get amongst it.
There's something about to change. We're standing at the border where history is made.
So that's us just back off the helicopter now. The Wildcat team, not much. We've seen a few packets of the enemy. We've now fed that in, and we're actually moving off now as a company. I'm going to be falling off behind them now to set up into the next leaguer, which is kind of what we've basically been doing over the course of all these sort of different missions. And once we get there, the company then are going to wait for a back brief from Recce again to further develop the plan from there. So moving off now, this next leaguer. Once we're there, they'll be slightly more tactical as such, so we need to watch what we're doing with this kind of thing, but we're back into the depths of battle procedure for mission 3. So that's us now here at the company leaguer, preparing for tonight's operation. It is just coming up to 1800. They've got a 2359 HR, I think it was the last time I sort of checked. That's like near enough 12 o'clock at night. What you've got here in the leaguer then, it's a B Company group. You've got 2 platoons, because one of the platoons is detached and they're attached onto the Scots DG. They're away off to do another task. They're going to do an anti-vehicle ambush, so any of the enemy that try and get away in their 4x4s, they'll hopefully cut them off. So you've got 2 platoons remaining here. You've got the medic here, who's always here with the company, the dog handler, which I sort of mentioned, the sort of new one that's come. You've got a troop of Scots DG, so that's like our equivalent to a platoon here with the Jackals. You've also got our sort of Recce call sign. Well, they're still out, but they're going to come back to here to brief up the OC on any sort of finer details of what's going on, similar to what you've sort of seen in previous episodes and that. What we're going to do now is I'll nip in and around everyone and sort of let you speak to them, not let you speak to them, let them speak to you, to get their sort of thoughts on what's going down tonight before we completely lose the light. Because I don't have the help of our army photographers here, Ben and Alex. They're currently somewhere else in the battlefield to hold the night sight in front of the lens. I'll still be able to do that, but obviously I'll not be able to hold the night sight and speak to you at the same time. So any of the stuff we're going to do throughout this attack, I'll have the night sight in the front of the lens so you can see, and I'll try and whisper into the mic because obviously we don't want to give anything away. So let's go around now and start to meet some of the people.
Next one. Got the stamp on the foot of the night.
Riley, what are you doing?
I'll track now. That stops at the...
No, it goes all the way back, it goes all the way down, joins onto it.
What are you doing?
It doesn't go through.
Building a mural just to show the actual objective in detail.
Has Raggy come in yet?
No, not yet.
What time did you in?
I'd say so. H is 23:59. 23:59. No later than that.
Joins pretty much on that one.
Yeah.
It joins there.
Once you break, we'll keep going that way. The undulating ground apparently ends about 250 metres from the objective. Okay. So if we get you to that end, you can then overwatch even on one section, smashing the objective. Yeah. Which hopefully with 324 should already be full. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes before we take the FUP, which is about 400 metres that way, which is then 500 metres in position. Yeah. Happy? Yeah. Happy? Yeah. Happy? What one? Happy?
I'm just your Ranger Media, subscribe.
It's about to go down. It's about to get